Hey guys, I'm going to try to make this quick. That's my uh, that's my common phrase that never actually works out uh, when I apply myself. Even I'm hoping that you all won't mind the roosters and the traffic and a little bit of rain that's just making all this noise. Because I almost didn't make this video because there's just always too much noise going on around me. I have to get up really early in the morning, very early, like at 5 o'clock in the morning, to have complete silence. But anyway, when I did wake up at 5 o'clock this morning, I was thinking about someone and something of a serious nature. And so I just wanted to talk about that for a minute, if I'm allowed to. Oh, gosh. The trucks again. Anyway, I don't know why I was so moved by this story. I don't think it's actually because of the man, because I didn't know him. But I feel like it's because of what he represents. And the man that I'm talking about is Gonzalo Lira. I don't know that much about him. And honestly, I think I heard about him probably, I don't know. It was this year at some point when I was scrolling through my feed and I saw a video of his from a long time ago, where I didn't listen to it that much because he wasn't talking about women that well. And at that point I was like, is this what he's about? You know? And then I never heard about him again until I found out that he was detained in Ukraine. And then all of a sudden my antennas, they went off. Because I said, gosh, now, why was this guy detained and kept in Ukraine? Until recently when he died. I think it was January 11th that we either found out that he died or that he actually died. It's my opinion, but I don't feel like this is a difficult subject to cover. I feel like many people are evading the subject because of possible fear. And maybe they should be. But I feel, even without knowing the statistics, that probably a lot of men in particular listen to this man, Gonzalo Lira, way more than the people that are willing to come out and speak up for him now. And there is something wrong with that. It's another example of people who extract what they can when things are going well and then just flee when times get scary. And I mean, believe me, I get it. There are times in my past when everyone just left because they were so intimidated and scared. So I get it. But that doesn't mean that that it's right, you know? And honestly, that it's in your best interest to do that when someone lost their life and not analyzing it properly could mean that in your future the same thing happens to you. It's just stupid. So although there are people out there that have the opinion that he was reckless with his own life, they are the same people that listen to him. I did not listen to the man, but what I can tell you as a person who listened to other people that listened to him, that if you got something from him and you felt like he gave so much to you, where are you now? Not only that, why are you not at least questioning the way he died? I was, reading a little bit about the way he died, how he was sent to Ukraine, or he went to Ukraine, I'm sorry. He went to Ukraine, but he had been saying what the Ukrainians determined to be remarks that, not only agitated them, but maybe incited violence or aggression. That basically he was backing up Russia with his comments. I have notes. Hold on. It said online that he was justifying Russian aggressions against Ukrainian, violation Article 463-2 Criminal Code. Okay. Okay, they didn't like what he said. The thing is that Gonzalo Lira was an American citizen in Ukraine, I believe, because he had a wife there and a child. He was there saying things that they did not agree with. And what I don't understand from many people is, where is the comparative analysis? Why are we not looking at the Brittney Griner case? I think that's her name. From not too long ago. I believe it was in 2022. And then here we are in 2024. Yep. With Lira's death. And then I wrote down Otto Warmbier. Otto Warmbier or Warmbier? Do you remember that case? In 2016 to 2017, he was in North Korea and he allegedly removed a poster to take with him. He did not actually take it with him, but he attempted to. And then he was told on. And then they got him and sentenced him as well. He was sentenced to, I believe, what did I write down? What was he sentenced to? I don't know. I think it was about 15 years. Brittney Griner 9 years, and Gonzalo Lira, they were just detaining him. I don't think he had his day in court yet. But anyway, the point is that if we look at all of those cases that have happened in the last 5 years, you'll find something very interesting. And this is what should be questioned by Lira's friends, by his family, who I know that his dad did, by journalists, by just anybody that cares. The point is this, is that Otto Warmbier was in North Korea. Brittney Griner was in Russia. Even if we don't have a historical depth on the relationship in the past that we had with these countries, we know that we don't have a relationship with North Korea. We do not have a relationship with Russia. Okay? But those two people were returned. Now, yes, Otto was returned in a vegetative state. His family got to see him in a vegetative state. That was very sad. But his body was returned, and they saw him. Brittney Griner was returned alive from Russia, whom we're helping Ukraine to fight against. And then the one country that we have good relations with, supposedly, the one country we're giving them millions and millions and millions of dollars. Why did he come back dead? I'm confused. If we have a good relationship and we're giving a country millions and millions of dollars, why can't we get our American citizen back safely? Even if we don't like the things that he says. I didn't like the things that he was saying about women on a few of those moments that I heard. I didn't take them to heart. I didn't feel like I represented those women he was talking about. But even if I had, I would not be so crazy to say, hey, because he said these things about women, who cares if he rots in jail? Who cares if he dies because he didn't have he didn't have a chance? Because they didn't like they didn't like the things that he said. They felt like he was supporting Russia. They felt like he was going to come back here and say something to the people here that would make Ukraine and America look bad. This is a problem. This is a problem that more people need to be talking about. Because at the end of the day, what it means is that we're supporting a country that we say has the same values as we do, while they potentially cause the death of the person that was exercising those values. Now you figure out what's wrong with that. What was most sad is that the State Department didn't seem to even try to help him. Which means what? You can go to North Korea, that's so awful. You can go to Russia, which is, what did that woman say? I'm calling her a woman. I believe she was a man. What? I don't even know what her name is. Interesting character. I thought I had it written on my notes. What's her name? Sarah Ashton Cirillo? Gosh. You could go on that for days. But you could just go on talking about that for days. But yeah, she was very proud to have something to do with capturing Gonzalo. Now it seems like Ukraine is doing plausible deniability. They don't know who she is. She was so proud to get him, but now nobody knows who she is and why she's talking. We should be worried about why the country that we're allied with can't send or refuse to send back someone who is an American citizen that was talking freely. Now, yes, people might come out and say, okay, but he was in another country and he violated their law. The law they said he violated, I already told you, was justifying Russian aggression. Brittney Griner's was smuggling drugs, which we know that was, not right. And then Otto was subversion, Article 60 Criminal Code. We know that basically all of these three examples are crap. But then why would we not have Lira home if his was full of crap, just like the rest of them, but we're also allied with the people that were detaining him. Oh, gosh. I think that is such a stain. I don't know how anybody who thinks properly, whose brain is protected, and whose soul is not corrupted, cannot see that there is something wrong with this story. There's so many other countries out there that we claim are treating their citizens wrong, that we claim are not giving rights to gay people, women, religious rights, children's rights. I mean, you can just see it in history, how we're going to go save people from themselves. And then here was an opportunity to help one of your own that just simply did not agree with you. And you left him there. Wouldn't the bigger person just said, hey, I didn't like what he said? I hope too many people don't agree with him, but he can still live. No, that's not what was done. It's sad.